The bell rings, are you ready, are you sure? For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome into another week of Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined as always by the musical director, the one and only Mr. Andy Merriweather. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks, Matt. Kind of tired. It was a tough week of learning, I have to admit. This one, well, I kept you updated, so you know, but it was a tough week to learn. Even though I'm a fan of these movies, I'm a big fan of these movies. It's just when you're trying to, find little pockets in the films to learn, it's tougher than I expected. So I'm intrigued as to my own ability tonight. We'll see. not
I have full faith. You have yet to stammer through any of it, as far as I can tell, or anyone else. Yeah. You're harder on yourself than anyone, and I don't think anyone it is really pointed out a flawed moment. So I think we're going to get through this beautifully. But I will say, so we're doing a Star Wars themed show today, and this has probably been the most intensive we've worked together.
Yeah.
To create a show. It's been a lot of back and forth because we have some slight variations on the general format as per usual. And we wanted to make a fun, interesting show, bringing these guys on. It's coinciding with the season finale of Andor that comes out the day before this drops. So hopefully everybody's enjoyed that. And it's I'm assuming a fantastic resolution to an amazing series thus far. And we put in quite a bit of effort into this one. So hopefully people enjoy.
These theme shows that we do, it's usually apply a theme to the existing rules, but with such a limited number of movies just in one franchise, we had to amend the rules, which meant not only coming up with the rules, but then deciding how that works. And hopefully we've put together. I'm very, very excited. I'm so excited that I asked you to double the length of round one just to fit more in.
Yeah.
Because I absolutely love the idea of the show, and I hope that, our list of potential tracks was 40 plus. So I'm hoping if these guys enjoy it, that we can, it goes all good. We can bring them back and do it again. But really excited for the show.
And we have one of our patrons in the background. I'd like to bring her in now. Miss Brandy Parker. How are you, Brandy?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Not bad. So you are going to be our official judge, considering we have 4 guests on today, and there's probably going to be a moment of controversy. So when Andy and I can't figure out who actually got the answer correct, we'd like to bring you in to settle who actually buzzed in first. So the first time we've ever asked anyone to do this specifically, but with 4 guests coming on, it seems like a no-brainer.
I'm all for it. I love power, so I yell at the screen every time you guys do it. I'm like, no, that is wrong.
Just contradict. We were on the same side, and now we're adversaries.
We'll see.
Wait, Brandy, how did you come out on the Sam versus who was the Lon, the Sam Lon,
the first one? Sam
the
got
first
that
one
easily.
Okay, that differs from me. All right, well, this is going to be exciting.
Yeah, exactly. Differs from you, what everybody's earballs heard, and the official Twitter and Instagram polls. But okay,
no, Sam got it easily.
Okay, all right, easily, she says. God, she's already drunk with power. I like it.
Oh wait, no, I do. First time I did think it was Sam, because it was Lon made a sound with his mouth, but it was not the right. It didn't rhyme with Lon. He said it after. I remember. Yeah. Okay, we're back aligned.
Well, good. I'm glad. But Brandy, part of me hopes we see you again, and part of me hopes we don't.
I'll be here. I'm ready.
But with 4 people, I would imagine
with
some
these
controversy, quite possibly. But thank you so much for being a patron, but also more importantly, showing up today to help.
Of course, glad to be here.
All right, thank you.
Have a great show.
Thank you much. All right, we are going to bring in today's 4 guests from Scoundrels, Inc., the hottest new Star Wars show on the interwebs. So I'm going to bring them in alphabetically, but in one fell swoop, because if we do single introductions for all of them, probably be here for a minute. And let's just start with the craziness and the chaos early on. So I'm going to go alphabetically by first name. First up, we have Brandon Hanna, Mr. Frank Janisch, Kevin Smets, and Sean Sullivan. Gentlemen, how are we?
Well, look, we watched Andor last night, the season finale, and they finally end the show by revealing that Kino Loy is Snoke. They have the after-credit scene. Kino Loy has a scar because he was working this like robotic boat thing, and one of the fans, hit his forehead. But he got out. But he's gonna get kidnapped probably and become a clone, and all that good stuff. But yeah, what a crazy finale it was yesterday. But they really stuck the landing with Snoke, Kino Loy.
Is that your official? Like conspiracy theory guest for the end of the show?
Yeah, it's better than the one from last night, I'll tell you that much.
Well, then he's under ice then as Snoke for what, 25, 30 years?
Yeah, it all makes sense. If you do the math, it makes sense.
Just
go with it.
The math checks out. Right.
It's 40 years, about 37 years.
Yeah, Cap did it in almost 70. You know what I mean? So
he took a vacation.
I love that you know how many years it's been, Sean. I don't know why I'm surprised by giving your background.
I had to. I was the Star Wars competitor here, so I have to know this crap.
No pressure. You gotta win. You're the Star Wars competitor.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, Sully's the odds-on favorite, is what we're saying.
No, I think it's Kevin.
No way, man. I might be a veteran of this show, but you're the Star Wars guy, and I want to put all the pressure on you.
Seems unfair. Brandon, you're awfully quiet.
Yeah,
because he's probably the killer. He's the killer. That's the quiet ones you got to watch out for.
Silent assassin.
Yeah. You should make him answer the questions in his Jar Jar Binks voice, so then we'll get bonus points.
I don't know if I could take a whole show with Jar Jar. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Reach the plan, settle the score.
Oh shit! I'm so glad that character got less and less seen as the franchise moved forward. Man,
but
you ever seen the behind the scenes where Lucas is like, he's the character that ties all this together?
Yeah.
No, no,
he's the key to all of it.
He's the key
because he's Darth Jar Jar, and then the Phantom Menace was about Jar Jar.
I do like that theory. That's fun.
It's fun. It's fun.
Drunken Master fighting. If you ever do some research on Drunken Master.
Oh yeah, like Jackie Chan.
Apparently, his idea was that Yoda would fight Jar Jar instead of Dooku Jar Jar or Dooku Yoda. It was supposed to be Yoda versus Jar Jar, and the idea was that Yoda was like the quirky guy, and now you have Jar Jar was the quirky guy from his trilogy, and they were both going to meet and fight. That's what I read.
Wow. Okay. From where?
I can't tell you my sources.
Yeah.
Let's just say George Lucas's journal has been missing from Skywalker Ranch for quite some time.
Yeah, the crazy ramblings, just all the bad ideas. Yeah, my favorite clip of all those behind the scenes from episode 1 is when he finishes the first draft and comes out, and his office like awkwardly stands up and starts applauding him. Just like, you did it, boss. You did it.
He goes, I think I might have gone too far in a few places.
Yeah, when they watch the first draft and all the producers are like, oh.
Yeah, in the theater when they're just like this.
That little private theater. Oh, that's great. They're trying to find positive ways.
As an editor, I've had screenings like that where like you're in a room with producers and your just episode didn't go well and they're behind you and you can feel them and you're like, oh God, my producer's about to get annihilated.
Surrounded by yes men. That was the problem.
Yeah.
One of many.
Rick McCallum, yes.
All right, well, gentlemen, are we ready to begin today's game?
Absolutely.
Yes. Not to
right.
be a yes man.
I'll take it, Brandon. You're quiet and a sycophant. Always positive on this show. All right, let's begin round 1. All right, so the first alteration we made to the show, we told you guys off air, instead of our normal round 1, the slight change we've made is So we have 10 questions for you. They're all worth 10 points apiece. And I am going to give a clue. Andy's going to begin playing, but you have to tell us the scene that this movie is from. So it's great if you know the movie, but specifically, and it's not like we need to know this very specific name. If you just give us the general action of, oh, this is when this happened, we'll give it to you. But if you know the actual name of the scene, that's fine as well. But we're looking for the name of the scene itself. And as we told you off air, some of these you're going to want to hear the entire piece of music. Others probably be able to get, in a quicker fashion than the others. But there are 10, so random assortment. And to start us off, I guess we'll just go ahead alphabetically with the Brandon Hanna, a.k.a. Brandon Science.
It's from the movies, right? Not the TV shows, just the movies?
It is all live action.
Great. So TV shows too.
Yeah. TV shows too. Nothing animated just because there's too much to wade through in the animation and didn't think that was going to be fair. So
the holiday special was live action, so that counts, right?
Hypothetically, it's live action.
No.
Can't wait to chime in on the Ewok adventure. Dude.
Yeah, I dare you. Just as a joke answer, Sean, say it.
It's canon. Hey, it's canon.
So long as it's live action and it's canon, it is technically in the mix on today's show.
Okay.
Just nothing animated. So the Silent Assassin, Brandon, 1 through 10, you're going to start us off on this show. Where would you like to begin?
Where would I like to begin? 7.
7 it is. Lucky number 7 for him. All right. Once again, I am going to give a clue. Andy is going to begin playing. When any of you think you know the answer, buzz in with your name. I will call on you, and you are guessing the scene. So technically, don't worry about the movie itself, but you'll have to let us know the scene. So your opening clue for number 7 is "You raise me up. You raise me up."
I'm just going to nudge my camera. Okay.
Frank.
This would be the rocks lifting in Last Jedi, right?
That is incorrect.
Kevin. This is my ringer to wake me up in the morning. This is the Jedi steps. This is walking up the steps on Octu.
That is correct. Kevin on the board for 10 points early on.
That's also my alarm to wake me up.
Ken Knapsack told me about it. He's like, it's like it starts out gentle, so it won't like jar you awake, and then it slowly gets loud. Yep.
I think that's
one of my favorites.
If you're super tired and you wake up during the end credits iris out, you know you've had a long night. So
that's good. And you wake up with a little bit of shame. Shit, I made it all the way to the end. It's not good. All right, so Mr. Smets takes the early 10-0 lead. There is a ton of ball game left, but sir, you have control. 1 through 10, 7 is off the board. Where do you want to go next?
10 for my 10 points. Let's go 10.
10 for his 10.
Oh my God.
You got it. Your clue for number 10 is the room where it happens. The room where it happens.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Throne room end credits, episode 4.
That is correct for 10 points.
All right, I gotta be quicker.
I'm
getting a feel for it. I'm getting a feel for it.
Sean was like a half beat behind.
You almost said Kevin.
Well, because I was gonna say Kevin.
Kevin. Just want to give him the points. Kev's having a bad day, apparently. Everybody's trying to help. But Mr. Smets is up 20-0. Controlled the board. Where would you like to go next?
Number 1, Uno.
Number 1 it is. Your clue is I've got a bored feeling about this. I've got a bored feeling about this. Kev?
Brandon.
Brandon said his name first.
Yeah, he did.
I'm gonna say, I'm probably gonna get this wrong, but it's right before. It's when Anakin and Padme kiss right before the Geonosis Coliseum.
That's right. I'm sorry.
You know what?
Scene. No?
Given it, that is right for that
Across the
scene.
Stars. Mm-hmm.
I think given the clue,
hint. Yeah,
that
it doesn't match.
Yeah, it doesn't match. So, technically, I think we'll give it to you on that one.
What's the official answer? I would agree. That's what I would have guessed.
Yeah, I mean, it's played multiple times in the movie, I think. So, I mean,
that's why they said to listen to the whole clip.
Yeah.
That's true.
I got anxious. Don't look at me like that, Sean.
Should we hear the whole
What
clip?
do you think, Andy?
I'm not afraid to lose.
I don't think the score will move away enough to
differentiate.
Yeah. But the only thing maybe you could give a backup clue and I could keep playing.
Let's do
All right, that's fair.
It isn't the scene we're looking for.
It is not the scene we're looking for. I'll give a second clue. Your second clue is Bucking Broncos.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Riding the shack when they're right before they're having a picnic.
Correct.
Oh yeah, Naboo.
It's when they make out or like they're rolling around and they're falling in love. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the first clue. Bored feeling about this.
Just because the chemistry between the two of them is completely zero.
Yes.
We got to forget about Matt's love or hate for the prequels.
I like them in spots, you know. It's still better than the newest three we got, in my opinion.
Okay.
I realize apparently 4 people that do not agree with that.
well,
I like them. I like them all.
It's more that when we say bad things about Star Wars, we become bad Star Wars hosts. So we need to watch our mouths.
Unadulteratedly just praise all of it.
Or just be less negative about it. I agree. I like the prequels better than the sequels. Absolutely. But
I like them both. Prequels more nostalgia for it because I was obviously young when they came out.
Yeah.
But
it's tricky.
I like Caravan of Courage. That's my favorite.
Oh my god!
It pales in comparison to the Battle of Endor, Kevin.
Oh, I know.
All right. Well, Kevin, you got the 10 points on that. You have 30 points. Where do you want to go next? We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9.
Let's go for 9. The number of times I saw Phantom Menace in the theaters. No, that would be 7. So 9, though. 9.
But still.
All right. Number 9, your clue is ditto. Ditto.
Kevin. I love you. I know.
No, yeah, it was
That is correct. The carbonite freezing scene.
Someone cut Kevin's internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I know the movie.
It's
I'm
like-
just searching
yeah.
for the scenes. It's just like
It's
I'm
like
just-
we've all known every answer if we have like an infinite amount of time. It's like, oh yeah, but race to be the first one is tough.
Sorry, there's still so many questions left.
So many.
He's got 40 now, but that is an easy lead to topple. But Kevin, you still have control of the board. We have number
2.
8.
We've got 2.
2. All right. Jumps right to 2. Your clue is the world revolves around us. The world revolves around us. Sully.
Is it the scene where Luke is teaching Rey about how the Force moves and it's got the weird editing style?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Kevin. The world revolves around us, the two suns, binary suns. That's binary sunset.
That is correct for 10 points.
Done. I'll figure it out.
I thought you had it for the second there, Sully. I thought you had it.
Well, I thought it was a different version of it too. That's why I was like, that's the easy answer. I went for the harder answer.
Some of these are hard. The Carbonite one was like, all right, it starts off as
Yeah.
all right, so Kevin, 50 points. Still have control. 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8.
4.
All right. 4 it is. Your clue is I have a bad dealing about this. I have a bad dealing about this.
Kevin. Canto bite.
That is correct for 10 points.
Christ, relax.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Challenge. There's multiple scenes on Canto Bite.
Hey guys, remember when Kev was like, I haven't listened to anything.
I swear.
And then like the first key Andy hits, he's like, Canto Bite.
But let me just say something. When I won against Mara, to settle the score, I did it on 0 notes. It's all about the clues. The clues.
Clues do help.
The clues.
Yeah, no, I'm really sucking on them, picking up on the clue.
It's all about the clue. It's all about the clues for me.
I've never
swear I haven't
picked up on
listened
a
to
clue
music.
in my life.
I'm about to start my new rewatch. I don't want to spoil the soundtracks until I get there.
Oh, well, Brandon, you might want to start paying attention now, just as a piece of advice. Just gonna float that one.
Matt, can I just clarify with you? Does Kevin lose any points for inadvertently labeling me redundant?
Oh.
I'm for that.
I did not say you're redundant.
Yeah.
No, just all about the clues. All about the clues.
No. I feel bad because you do all this work to learn it, and
and
then
yeah,
and then you get to play like 2 notes. So
I'm trying to appreciate Andy's work here, hard work here,
Nice
and
spin,
I want to,
Frank.
Andy,
Nice spin.
play Canto Bite for us. I do like that tune. It's actually really good.
kind of sounds like a Gloria Estefan song. Like
it does.
Red Palm Bloom.
I love the instruments in the movie because it felt like it was in the world of the Cantina theme, but it was like a different version of it.
Yeah, it was,
I like Canto Bite. So
yeah.
All right, so Kevin got the points on that. He has 60 points. Still plenty of game left.
You keep saying that, man. But
there is. Well, we still have 14 more songs. So there's plus the last round.
Point values are different.
Yeah, you can double up on somebody getting it wrong. So you can make up a lot of ground in this game.
Also, I don't feel that bad because Sean, Kevin, and Brandon have played basically trivia for the past, competitive trivia for the past half decade or so. So their mind, or at least Kevin's, as a former Inner Geekdom champion, is wired.
I am the forever champion.
Or the forever. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's over, but it's still,
Yeah, it's in perpetuity.
So I'm not going to feel that bad compared to these other jokers,
Sean should feel the worst, actually.
Yeah.
Sean, you should get every clue from like the top and then not even let him play the song. Just kidding.
Yeah,
no rebuttal. We were giving you space.
I mean, it's. I heard a bad dealing about this, and I was thinking about the Sabak scene.
Oh yeah,
because I was trying to go off the clue.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about this deal's getting worse all the time.
And Frank was thinking, what was he going to order for food after this?
No, yeah, I already know though. So don't worry.
Yeah, McDonald's.
You're ordering McDonald's? Is that
on the
like
app.
for delivery?
Well, I mean, I go on the app and I walk over and I go get it.
There's an app.
You live next to him.
Yeah, there's deals on the app. You're like, if you don't use the app, you're just wasting your money. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just remember doing it from Grubhub during the pandemic, and I ordered chicken McNuggets, a Big Mac, and fries, and the total was like $68. And I was like, okay, I don't know where the charges go, but yeah, so never again.
And I like that we're the dummies for not ordering McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean, off the app.
Culinary masterpiece.
Off the app.
Not eating there. What are you fucking doing? What do you like your colon? Yeah, I do. All All right, so Kevin, you have control still. We have number 3, 5, 6, and 8.
8, as in episode 8, The Last Jedi. Let's go.
All right, number 8. It is. Your clue is Fear the Reaper. Fear the Reaper. Kevin.
End of Rogue One, when the Death Star blows up everybody on Scarif?
Yes. I'll give it to you for that. It is the end of Rogue One.
So that's different.
I recognized immediately it was Rogue One, but I could not think of what moment.
So this is they're just getting on. They're just getting the data on board.
Yeah, that's the end of Rogue One. Yeah.
And then I was about to transition into which is Vader.
With the Vader. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But Kevin, by just saying, had you said the nuke going off on and playing there, I would have cut you off. But by simply saying end of Rogue One, it's like I can't argue with that. So you got the points on that, man. 70 for you.
How many do I have, Matt?
You've almost worked your way to a small fries. So
hey,
there's that.
That's like $2 worth.
The extra sauce is already in the fucking cart, so you're good to go. All right, so Kevin, let's see. We have.
I don't know what number to pick anymore. Just pick one for me.
Jesus.
I think these guys are going to stop being my friends after tonight.
No.
By the way, so.
Let's see. We have 3, 5, and 6 left. We'll let somebody else. Sully, what do you want?
Yeah, there you go.
3, 5, and 6. I'll go with 5.
5 it is. All right. Your clue is stalking your ex. Stalking your ex.
Brandon. The Last Jedi or Luke and Yoda are talking.
That's an interesting.
Yes.
I just shot one out.
Yeah, you did. You shot across the bow. Unfortunately, it's incorrect.
Hey, it's either I stay silent and lose or I say something.
I like it. It's like trench warfare. And they're like, hold your fire. And you're the first guy that accidentally, happy trigger finger, sets us all off.
I'm the guy that runs out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
where's he going? Like Band of Brothers. You ever seen that? Where the sergeant just running by himself. Like, or the lieutenant, rather. But sadly incorrect, Brandon. Sadly incorrect.
I think Sean said his name.
No, I want to I'm gonna let it go a little longer before I.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, technically,
I think Sean's
I didn't hear it.
I think Sean knows it.
Yeah, Sully. Yeah, that is when he's lifting the X-wing out of the swamp.
That is correct for 10 points.
Oh, your X-wing.
Oh!
I was like stalking your X. I'm like, is that Solo? But then obviously the song doesn't match, and I'm like, what the?
Well,
I was
Kevin's
like,
been so good on the clues. The other one was like, do you even lift, bro? I figured you were gonna get that off of the lift.
Oh my god!
Technically that song plays in my scene, and Luke is Yoda's ex-Padawan learner. So technically,
now it's Hacksaw Ridge, and you're just hoping Andrew Garfield saves you because you ran foolishly into bullet fire. I don't know if he's gonna do it. All right, Mr. Sullivan, you got control of the board.
Let's go with 3.
3 it is.
Episode 3, as in Frank's excellent episode 3 edit.
All right, number 3. Your clue is hoping something fun would happen.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And celebration and the special edition of Return of the Jedi, which
That is
I thought
correct.
I would have bet the house on it back when it released in 1997. I thought that was George Lucas and John Williams sneaking in Anakin's theme into the special edition, and then a slower version of that was going to be Anakin's theme in Phantom Menace, but it wasn't.
Play
it. It's a great song, Andy. Yeah,
do you want me to play it like slow, as if it was a John Williams score playing?
Yeah.
Like,
play it like it would be Anakin's theme right here.
This would be Anakin's theme. Okay, let me
Yeah, that was my thought.
Okay, cool.
Kind of sounds like Kiss from a Rose.
A little bit, yeah.
Just
Batman
comes
Forever
out.
vibes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Baby! Wow, dude. The pipes on Hayden.
Vader.
Yeah. Anyways, I would have bet the farm on it. I remember telling all the kids in my class about it, and then they just beat me up. But yeah, it didn't pan out that way. But I always thought that would have been a good Anakin theme, and then it could tie it over because Anakin,
I'm gonna work that out. I'm gonna write a theme.
Oh, that would be epic. Yeah, please.
Okay.
Can't wait.
All right, so we have one left in the opening round, which is number 6. But Frank, we haven't asked you, so which number would you like?
What was the number?
Neil Deal 6, please.
It's Mark Ellis's favorite Star Wars movie.
Number 6.
There it is.
Wow. Return of the Jedi.
That sounded disappointed. Number 6.
Yeah, number 6.
All right, so Frank wants 6. Frank gets what he wants on this show. All right, your clue is droid to the world. Droid to the world.
Kevin.
I heard Frank first.
Attack of the Clones, when Obi-Wan visits Kamino for the first time, sees the clones marching.
That is incorrect.
Kevin.
Oh, that's the
Kevin.
Gosh.
Phantom Menace, when you see the droids come and invade Naboo and they come out the thing. It's the Trade Federation theme for the droids. But it's the scene where they land and they're invading into Naboo. Speed.
There are technically 2 of those scenes.
Yeah, it's the first time. The first time they go in, the wide shot and everything, and then you see Padme looking out the window. That's the Trade Federation theme playing in that scene.
And that is incorrect.
That is.
Yes.
Because the score takes a twist at the end.
Oh! Uh-oh.
So Sully. It is the end. It is the start of the Battle of the Field with the Gungans.
That is correct.
Yeah, which I should know the name of that field, and I can't remember it.
That's
Oh, come on, Sully. No one should
Come
know the name of that
on! You can
field.
lose your points then. You don't know the name of the field.
It's called Big Green Field.
I believe it's
That's
called
what
the
it
Big Green
Plains of
Field.
Gora.
No, I think that's the first level on Sonic the Hedgehog.
Isn't it Green Fields?
Yeah.
Isn't it Pelennor Fields? Or no, I'm getting my franchise.
No, Pelennor Fields is outside of Minas Tirith.
Yeah. Good call.
Wow, this is a
But that's on the
convergence of
Hulu.
dorkdom. All right, outside of
is. Man, you have no idea.
It's just, look at the exasperation. Oh, you got no clue. This never ends. Never ends.
Andy, where was the part where the song turns and it was the battle?
Okay, yeah.
not
So,
yeah.
obviously I'm playing like the droid army theme.
Yeah.
And then it would go, if I managed to do it quick enough, it would have gone.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Damn.
sometimes you got to wait.
I love that you say that and you're up by 60 points on the nearest player.
You know what's tough about this
Playing the
game is
long
that
game,
I
playing
get
the
so enthralled in the majesty of Andy's playing that I just get absorbed into it.
I just want to listen to this
Extra
song.
points. Extra points.
Yeah.
Extra points.
This is how I play this game.
That's an extra point as far as I'm concerned.
Suddenly, Frank's in the lead now with 80 points.
We're not that crazy. Frank got a point. And
Also,
Brandon jumped in on the end of that. So for bandwagoning, you get a half point, my friend.
Bandwagon points.
So there you go.
Whilst you guys have been staring at the piano so much, I've been sat here like looking at the screen going, I think me, Frank, and Sully have this kind of like three identical strangers thing going on where you definitely maybe I need to call my parents.
Yeah.
Might want to have a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. No Call of Two Brothers.
Three good-looking dudes. Three good-looking dudes. Where's my points? Do I get points?
I mean, if they had
not
points to give you, that's a
Yeah,
compliment among competitors. That's
Okay.
you feed us the compliments, we'll fucking give you extra points, man. All right. Well, that ends round one. We have Kevin with 80 points, Sean with 20 points, Frank has a point, and Brandon has half a point. So there ends
Nice.
round one.
On the board.
That's right. That's all that matters.
No one's.
Don't forget about
accusing.
those fries too. You got those fries.
That's right.
All right. Let's start round number. And I think I cut myself off by being super happy on that. All right. So this is the 5-second round. And the way this works is Frank will let you choose first this time. And there's 5 questions to choose from. Once you make your selection, I will give a clue, and Andy will play a 5-second snippet from the song. Now you're guessing the movie itself, so scenes, don't worry about it anymore. Just tell us the movie it's from. Mm-hmm. If any of you can guess it correctly in the opening 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. Otherwise, if we have to go to a second 5 seconds of music, it drops the point value down in half to 5 points. And you only get one guess per question in this round until I tell you that you can guess again. So, Mr. Janisch, 1 through 5, where would you like to start?
Let's go 4.
All right, 4 it is. Don't forget you're guessing the don't worry about the scene anymore. So number 4, your clue is cockpit energy. Cockpit energy.
Kevin.
Sean.
Kevin.
The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Sorry, Andy. You can play it. I know you feel bad when you don't get to play the songs.
Oh, this is 5 seconds anyway.
Oh,
so
yeah, okay.
okay.
It's funny because I was like, that's the Force Awakens in my head. And I'm like, yep. And then Kev says his name, and I'm like, yep. What am I not saying my name?
It's because Frank, I feel like you and me are going like, oh, that's like the
honestly,
you're like, I should probably
100%.
say something.
My favorite moment so far, it could be one of my favorite moments of all time, is Sully saying Kevin to chime in. So at least you haven't done that, because that's literally one of my favorite moments. So far. Kevin, that's not your name, bro.
I've always wanted to be a Kevin, though. I mean,
You'd make a good Kevin, dude. You look like a good Kevin.
But Mr. Smets, you now have control of the board. 4 is gone. 1 through 5 remain. Where would you like to go?
5.
All right. 5 it is. Our clue for this is why.
Oh, God.
Well,
It's going to be one of the bad ones, guys.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah. It's Matt's.
Oh, I think I probably.
I already got it.
Well, then,
I think
yeah.
Here we
I
go.
already got it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Sully.
Sully.
Jedi Rocks from Return of the Jedi.
That is correct for 10
I was like,
points.
are you gonna say the movie?
Come on,
Like,
Frank
I
and Hannah,
already
you gotta
know what
split
it
the
is
points.
by you saying why. I already know what it is.
In the theater, because I went and saw all the re-releases, and I was like, oh man.
I'm a fan of Black
He didn't specialize. He didn't say special edition. I challenge.
Is that your best George Lucas?
No, this is my best George Lucas. I think Jar Jar, he's the key to all of this. I think it'd be really good for the movie if he just like stepped in some icky poo. Then that would be the kids are gonna love it. They're gonna go nuts. Maybe his tongue gets numb.
The trick with George Lucas is he's a more depressed Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have never thought about that before.
He's just like walking around like changing the way movies are made, and he's just like, yeah, so we invented Photoshop and Pixar's over there, and everything's digital now. So, and we're thinking of this thing called the volume, maybe one day. I don't really know.
The musings of George.
It's not bad. You know what, Brandon? It's a good George. You get another half point.
Kermit the Frog here.
Yes. Kermit the Frog here.
Here, hello.
All right, so Sean, you got the points on that.
Come on,
1
Frank
through
and Brandon.
3.
You got to stop Sean from scoring so I can
3.
keep the lead.
It's a hard game. Okay.
I'll go with 3.
It is a hard game. You're not wrong. All right, for number 3, then, your clue is doing it for the Wookiee.
We celebrate a day of peace.
Kevin. Hold on. Is there any controversy there? Because 3 names chimed in.
I think it was Kevin.
It was the loudest. Doesn't mean it was the first.
I have a question. If I can procure the prop from this scene, does that count?
Jeez.
Are you fucking kidding me with this?
No.
You have the prop from the scene? Well, first off, Brandy is shaking your head saying clearly Kevin got it in first.
Well, I'm guessing. I think it's the Star Wars Holiday Special.
That is correct.
Okay.
I
Has
don't
a
have any
prop
shame because I never even
I
seen
thought
it.
it was it, but then he's saying he has a prop, and I'm like, what prop would he have from the holiday special?
Does it break the illusion to say that we're
there you
filming on Life Day?
Right.
Wow.
We were going to mention it before that song came up, but happy Life Day to all of you.
Yeah.
I have not subjected myself to that turd of a movie, so what is that prop?
You shouldn't. No, you should. You should get really drunk and watch it.
Well, thankfully, I stopped drinking.
Oh, then don't watch it.
Don't worry about it.
What is that prop?
That is a Life Day orb. That's it.
How do you come across a Life Day orb?
They sell it at Disneyland during Christmas. Jill bought it.
Nice.
Because the most generic. It's the Life Day orb.
just
that
an
that
orb.
explains nothing.
No.
If
Nothing.
you can use it to talk to Sauron, I don't really know.
Yeah, no. You found it in the field next to Minas Tirith, didn't you?
Yeah. That's exactly how you know how bad that movie is. It's just a ball. That's all it is.
It's just a ball.
It doesn't do anything in the film.
No.
Film's a strong word.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, B. Arthur's in it, right?
I've seen that clip.
Yeah, it's great.
First appearance of Boba Fett.
First appearance of Boba Fett, sure.
Which that's on Disney Plus without having to watch the holiday special.
Yeah, I've seen
The
that.
animated
The
clip,
animated.
yeah.
It's great. But yeah, I haven't watched the whole thing. Thank God.
Don't.
All right. Well, Kevin, you got the
Yeah.
points on that. You have 100 points as of right now. We have 1 and 2 available. Where would you like to go?
Dose 2, please.
2 it is. Your clue for number 2 is looking good. Looking good. Looks like Andy's working on configuration.
Frank.
Frank.
Jeez.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Incorrect.
Kevin.
Oh my God. I didn't say Kevin.
Sean, you just
Kevin?
said Kevin.
Yeah, I
He's
did.
buzzing.
Uh-huh.
me.
Okay.
Oh, I know what it is.
It's Last Jedi.
Nope, Kevin.
Also
no.
incorrect.
Kevin. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the freaking show. I forgot. I'm so keyed in on the movies. I didn't even forgot about. Oh,
I'm literally like, where do I know this from? It's like,
That took me a second too.
Got me.
That took me a second. It needed the second time. Okay. Yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Nice job. thought
See,
we
when you
might be able
said
to-
when you said looking good, I was like, maybe he's talking about when Luke showed up and he had like that hair just flowing in the Rise of Skywalker. I was like, maybe that's it.
I was thinking
Maybe.
maybe when he like kicks his feet back after kissing his sister.
That's honestly that was my first thought with the clip.
Oh
too.
my god.
Or with the hint.
All right, so we have one left in this second round. Kevin has 110 points. Sean has 30. Frank and Brandon both have 1 point apiece. But you're on the board,
yeah.
gentlemen.
That's right. It's like golf. That's all I'm thinking about.
All lowest score wins. You guys
Yeah.
are killing it.
Hell yeah.
All it means is like a win by 1 point. That's what it's telling me, right?
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Yeah, there's no tie. There's no chance for tie now.
Yep. First thing my mind goes to, yep, no chance of a tie. None whatsoever.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Correct.
Yeah. Here's your clue for number 1. Empire State of Mind. Empire State of Mind.
Where Brandon Andor.
Brandon is on the board. Woo!
Nice.
That's
See,
a theme
I wouldn't
remember.
recognize that theme.
Because he skips the intro. Fans of the show know. Fans of
Really,
our
the intro is
podcast
that
know.
long. It's just that. It's done.
Skips
4
it.
chords.
Yeah.
I don't have the time. I got to
don't
stare
have
at this
the
orb
time.
some more.
He doesn't have to.
Have you seen this thing?
I swear I almost
It's-
said Kevin
it's
there.
blue.
Also.
Yeah.
This is what
You
I,
almost said
I took a
Kevin
picture
also?
of this. Oh, there it is. That's what I want to send to Brandon.
And if I change the battery, it lights up.
Well, there you go.
It's a big if. It seems like a waste of Earth's resources.
Sure
He doesn't have enough refined coaxium.
Yeah.
All right, so that ends round 2. Kevin has 110 points. Sean has 30. Brandon has 11. Frank has 1 point. And
4.
free
That's why I
side
said
of
4 earlier. I think that's why I said 4 earlier. I was thinking of golf. Anyways. Oh boy.
Well, it's anybody's ball game at this point. Anybody's ball game. Still no chance of a tie, though. So there's that.
Well, there's that.
All right, let's start round 3. All right, so Kevin, because you're in first place, you will open the bidding on this, our bidding round. And our twist on this is you have to give us the character of the tune that Andy will be playing. So I will give a clue. And Kevin, since you're in first place, you will open the bidding with the number of notes you think you can guess this character's song in. And we will go alphabetically at that point. So we'll go clockwise. So Sean will come after, and then we'll swing up to Brandon, then Frank, and we'll go like that around the board. And the way this works with 4 people is, so if Kevin bids 10, we go to Sean. Sean's like, okay, I can do it at 9. And Brandon was like, I don't think you can. So Brandon tells Sean to settle it in 9 notes.
Okay.
If Sean gets it incorrect, then it falls to Brandon because he told him to settle the score to answer it correctly. If he gets it wrong, then it falls to Frank to answer it correctly. If he gets it wrong, then the points default to the last individual in line, Kevin, in this. So that way it keeps everybody involved every single time.
Okay, cool.
If you get the answer wrong, the opponent then following after you will get those points. You each do have a double down function where if somebody gets it wrong, you think you know the answer, you can double the points on the board. But if you get it wrong, then you get 0. And then now those doubled points potentially go to the person after you.
Okay.
So you could double on top of double on top of double, and then suddenly this is a ball game. It's hypothetically possible. You do each have 1 lifeline to ask for a second clue, but you can only use that once. And the point values are at 8 notes and up, it's worth 10 points. From 4 notes to 7, it's 15. 2 and 3 notes, it's worth 20. 0 to 1 note, it's worth 25 points. And we can go to negatives. which if we want to bid down a negative, we'll get to the rules of that when it comes up. But that only happens 1 out of every 7 shows. So there's no point.
Something real special here today, folks.
Yeah, that was a lot of rules to digest already.
Negative 100 notes.
Yeah, how do you do negative notes? You say, okay, you're done.
Negative is you got to give us the first part. So then at that point, we're trading 1 apiece. So someone was like, all right, I want to go negative. Then you got to give us director. And if the person after that was like, all right, then we just go to cast list.
Oh, gotcha.
And you got to give us director plus 1 actor, director plus 2 actors. And then we can get in the fucking weeds. Consider you guys know these things quite well. So, well, who knows? It might come to that. But Kevin, you are starting us off 1 through 5.
1.
1 it is. And once again, I will give a clue, and Kevin will begin the bidding with the number of notes he thinks he can get this in. So your clue for number 1 is, what's in a name? What's in a name? So, Kevin, how many notes do you want to open with? 4 is the minimum opening bid. The max is however many you'd like it to be.
197. No.
Basically, you're saying I'd like to hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go. I'll just do 13 notes.
13. All right, Sean, over to you. You can go 12 notes or fewer, or tell him to settle the score.
I'm gonna go with 8 notes.
8 notes. Brandon, 7 or fewer, or tell him to settle the score.
7.
7. Frank.
6.
6. Kevin.
Settle the score, Frankie.
All right. Frank.
I'm just naming the character.
You're naming the character. You will get 6 notes. You do have a lifeline if you want to get a second clue. This is worth 15 points. And your clue again is, what's in a name?
Ray Skywalker.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
So do I get to answer now, or is that
now? Yeah, now it goes to Kevin, since you told him to settle the score.
If you want to double down, you get to double down.
You can double down.
I can double down and get double points, even though I already know it now.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll double down. I'll double down.
All right, makes it worth 30 points.
I edited this song, Andy, into the moment in A New Hope when Han saves Luke in the Death Star trench and says, "Go blow this thing, let's go home." I put this theme in. This theme is Han Solo's theme from Solo, A Star Wars Story.
Very nice.
Very nice. That is worth 30 points.
I love this movie, by the way.
Love seems like a strong word, by the way.
I love this movie. I agree with John Hoey. John Hoey, bring Solo or make Solo 2 happen. Hashtag.
Sure, because you want to see Darth Maul just like the rest of us. But anyway, I could bring up my major point of contention, but we'll move on because that's not what this show is. But all right, so Kevin, you have used your double down, so that is gone. You still have your lifeline. You got 30 points for that. Gives you 140 total. Technically, no one is out of this ball game just yet, since we can double down on top of doubling down. But Mr. Smets, you now have control of the board. 1 is gone. 2 through 5. Where do you want to go next?
5. As in red 5.
All right. 5 it is. Your clue for 5 is yellow. Is it me you're looking for? Yellow. Is it me you're looking for?
Who's yellow? What character is yellow?
So how many notes you want to open with, Mr. Smets? 4 is the minimum.
And Sean's after me?
That is correct.
Sean. 15 notes.
15 notes.
I mean, I'm going to keep going 8 because that's the cutoff, and some of us need to catch up to Kevin. So I'm going to go 8 notes.
All right, 8. Brandon.
6.
6.
All right. Well, let's do.
I mean, you can tell them to settle the score if you want to, or you can bid lower.
Yeah, well, settle the score.
All right, on 6 notes. So, Brandon, you do have your lifeline. If you'd like a second clue, just let us know. And your clue again is yellow. Is it me you're looking for? Here are your 6 notes. Just so you guys know, the bass notes don't count.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
Wait, can I double down now?
You cannot.
I
It's
cannot.
worth
That's
15 points.
Okay. I'm going to say C-3PO.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. So, Sean, you can double down on this. Actually, I'm sorry, Frank, it goes to you next, since you told him to settle the score. My apologies. So, Frank, you can double down on this. You can use your lifeline and double down, or you can just answer straight out. It now falls to you.
I'm going to. I think I know the answer you're looking for, so I'm going to double down.
Okay, you can hear the music again if you like.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that one more time.
Okay.
All right, so do you want to double down?
Yes. Oh my god! It's between I know.
Well, you have your lifeline. It'd be worth 30 points if
better
you
not miss
down.
it, Frank. Hey, Frank, look at me.
Yeah, let's go.
You better
Let's
not
go
miss
with lifeline.
Oh.
All right, Andy will give you your lifeline clue, and I've officially marked you as a double down, so that makes this worth 30 points.
Okay.
Okay, your lifeline clue is I'm going to go with one from one of our patrons who submitted a clue. That's Matt Scanlon, and his clue that he submitted for this character is the clue porn stars. Porn stars.
Okay. My answer will be the Jawas from A New Hope.
That's correct for 30 points.
I knew.
Damn,
I wanted to be sure. I wanted to be sure.
I was in the right ballpark because that's what I was envisioning in my mind. Yeah. That scene.
Well, good pull, buddy. Good pull.
Yeah.
Nice job. You have 31 points now, Frank.
31.
You also have control of the board. We've got 2, 3, and 4. Where do you want to go?
3.
3 it is. Your clue for number 3 is the outer rim job. The outer rim job. So, Frank, how many notes would you like to open with? 4 is the minimum. The max is however many you'd like it to be.
Let's go with 12.
12. All right, Kevin, over to you. 11 or fewer. Tell them to settle the score.
Settle the score.
All right, on 12 notes, it's worth 10 points.
It's called scoreboard management.
Yes, it is.
I'm running the clock. I'm running the clock out.
Yeah.
It's called taking a knee.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're up by 110. I like that you're playing prevent defense. It's ridiculous. Fucking run man coverage, asshole.
All right, I could have changed my answer then. I'm sorry.
Nope.
All right. I don't want to disappoint anyone.
No, it's fine. 12 notes, I believe, was the bid from Frank. So your clue again was the outer rim job, and you do not have a lifeline. So here are your 12 notes.
We want to hear more of his music anyway. I'm doing the fans a service.
Okay, 12 notes. Here we go.
Mandalorian.
That is correct for 10 points.
His name is Din Djarin.
Man, literally could have went to three.
I was gonna say one note.
Are you gonna go down to one note?
You would have gotten.
Yeah.
You would have gotten.
You would have gotten it.
I would have gotten it. Yeah.
Andy, what was the first note? If you just play the first, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Especially if you had that thunderous bass note.
Yeah.
I've got this on my wall for a reason. Okay, like
God. I don't know
He
if we can believe
hunts.
you. You have an orb from a movie everyone despises. So
okay. To be fair,
Secretly, I'm
to be fair, I didn't buy this one. This
True.
was my fiance bought this, so that's all her.
that's called love.
Yeah. Well, no, she bought it for herself. She's. I
all
went.
right.
I went and stole this from her desk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll stop slagging off about it. She seems perfectly lovely. So it's great. A great choice and money well spent. All right, Frank, you got the points on that, which means you still have control of the board. We have numbers 2 and 4.
2.
2 it is. Your clue comes to us from Eric Grebner, a patron of ours.
Cool.
Mr. Grebner gave us anger management. Anger management.
I'm gonna go 7.
7 notes. Kevin.
3 notes. 3 notes.
3. Sean.
Settle.
I have a feeling.
Huh?
Now I'm going all in on this clue. But yeah. 3.
Well, you do have your lifeline if you want it. But you have 3 notes right now. Your clue is anger management. And thank you, Mr. Grebner, for that. Here are your 3 notes.
I should have. Yeah.
Emperor Palpatine. I was thinking it was Kylo Ren. I was like
My mind went to Kylo Ren right away.
I was thinking I need 3 notes. I would need the da 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 like, and so that's why I said.
Do you know the
Emperor.
you know Kylo Ren's theme is in that theme? I'll play it through. So if you said like 10 notes or something.
Yeah, 10 notes. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah.
Oh,
I heard about Rey's theme too. Has an intertwining. It intertwines with Kylo's theme. There's a couple of videos online that really go into depth about those themes. It's brilliant.
Well, on that, Kevin, you got 20 points since it was 3 notes. And you have a 160 to 30 to, 160 to 41 to 30 to 11. And we have 1 left.
But this last point is for like 160 points, right?
Oh,
So
exactly. Everybody knows the
anybody's-
last question.
Oh.
anybody's game. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's anybody's game.
It totally.
No one can tie though.
No one can.
That's important to know, right?
All right. So your clue for number 4 is why so serious? Why so serious? So, Kevin, how many notes would you like to open the bidding with? 4 is the minimum.
I'll do 8. You'll follow, Sean.
8. Sean, over to you.
I'll go 7.
7. Brandon.
5.
5. Frank.
Settle.
Settle. No hesitation.
Yeah.
All right, on 5 notes. Makes it worth 15 points. Brandon, you do have your lifeline if you'd like to use it. Ask for a second clue, but your clue again is why so serious?
This is by far the hardest score to learn.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So here we go.
Okay, let me consult with my life day orb.
Question is, how long have you been holding on to that joke?
Yeah.
It's a great joke. I'm not knocking it. It's great.
I'm gonna go with Lando Calrissian.
There it is. 160 points. Brandon wins.
Well, it was worth 15 points. That gives him 26 points. And
you lost, Brandon.
Just really mean for no reason. That's great. That's all I
got. That's all I got at this point.
Yeah, laughing at an old person that fell down. But that ends today's game. Kevin is the winner of the first ever Star Wars show here on Settle the Score. So congratulations, sir.
I came into this I know so much of the music because I did these KOTOR movies, and I would repurpose Star Wars music throughout the movies, like in my movies, and I was really nervous that I would forget where they originally came from, because there's a lot of themes where I've used them so much in KOTOR that I would probably forget when they were in the movies. So that I've been a score hound my whole life. So it was really, thanks for having me back.
That was great. It was great seeing you again.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we tried to have you back on previously, and scheduling kept screwing up, and then Andy said, "Hey, do you want to do a Star Wars show with Scoundrels Inc.?" And I thought that was a brilliant idea. So kudos to Andy for coming up with this gem of a show.
Yeah,
thank you, Andy. Thank you.
Yeah,
it was great. Even though the points. I mean, at the end of the day, no one really knows.
It's like whose line is it anyways, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm going to be thinking about Brandon's life orb of his own.
Did I break any records? Did I break any records? Is this the?
This is the only kind of game they've ever done. What are you talking about? You set the records.
That's true. This doesn't.
Yeah. This is different from the regular show, so it's a one of one.
I haven't kept like a tally in my head of all the top scores we've had, but you do hold the record for most amount of contestants saying your name accidentally.
Very true.
If you say my name 3 times, I show up in your bathroom. So
it's true.
So Frank, say my name 3 times, and I'll join you at McDonald's. Let me know.
Well, you mean never mind.
First off, do you have the app? If you don't have the app, peasant,
I don't have the app, dude.
Well, then you're out of the club.
What are you even doing?
Yeah.
I get the Burger King newsletter. Does that count?
Yeah, that's something.
Well, we'll have all your social media links in the description below, but we'd like to get a closing word from all of you, and please give us a little snippet of Scoundrels Inc. So we'll go to second place. Frank, tell us a little bit about, or whatever you'd like to say, but please.
Well, it's kind of like what you saw here today. Just we talk about different topics other than scores and soundtracks and whatnot. We just have a great time talking Star Wars. We have a lot of fun with it. We get some in-depth conversation. We get lighthearted. We poke some fun at some stuff. The other week, I guess now, Brandon had a great take on Luke Skywalker and how easy he had it in the Rebellion compared to Andor and everybody else.
It's the all-time greatest take.
So we have a lot of fun with it, and if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, our podcast feeds, as Matt has said, all our links are in the description. So we really appreciate if you guys, whoever is listening, watching, come on by and leave a comment, tell us what you think, and have some fun talking about Star Wars.
All right. And Sean, when does the show come out? You guys ever do live streams or watch parties for Andor?
You know what? We're probably going to be doing a live stream, I think, in December or January. But usually we're pre-recorded, and it comes out every Thursday at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
I'm at work, so I'm not sure. But Wednesday at 10 a.m.
I don't watch the show, so I'm not sure.
Brandon doesn't watch the show. Yeah, usually it's a lot of crap talk and a lot of a lot of bad words and a lot of conspiracy theories, and it's a blast. We're not trying to wax poetically about anything. We're just trying to shoot the shit and talk about Star Wars.
All right. And then Brandon, so you just got the best takes on this show. That's what I gathered from this.
Brandon's the impression guy.
The impression guy, the occasional wisecrack, like to derail the conversation from time to time. If there's a good bit,
Sure. I know the feeling.
Yeah, you got to bring your life orb next time to the show. I didn't know you had that.
Yeah. And I didn't even think about the Boss Nass connection. That was amazing.
That celebration theme is actually Emperor Palpatine's theme sped up. And
Kevin, you won the game. You
saying.
won.
We get it. Hey, can we do this again without Kevin?
Yeah.
Hey.
I think we should start docking.
And that way the winner plays Kevin.
Oh, interesting.
I'm down for that. I'm down to...
We could start docking him every time he mispronounces Palpatine. We could,
Palps. I just call him Palps.
Palps?
But my best thing about the show is it's for people that love Star Wars, and we love each other. So like, it's like a good mix. Like this is basically our text threads live, right? And we were just like, why don't we talk about this live and do it on a show? And like, we're not trying to change the formula or change the world with it. We know there's a billion Star Wars podcasts out there, but I happen to think that there's nothing quite like ours, especially when we really get in to some of our lively discussions. So definitely check it out. It's a lot of what you saw here today, and probably even a lot more. But,
yeah.
I'd assume so.
We were pretty mellow on here, comparatively.
Compared, yeah.
Well, we got so demoralized pretty early.
I still can't believe prevent defense late.
Come on.
That's bush league. Is what that is.
Sith move.
What, do you want me to run the score up either? I can't win. I'm going to run the score up and be that asshole team that's going for a touchdown.
Is this Little League? Do we have a mercy rule at some point? I mean,
unfortunately not. Unfortunately not.
I wanted to hear more of his great music. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then stop answering 2 notes into stuff.
Our thanks to all 4 of you for joining us, and check out Scoundrels Inc. anywhere you can find shows. It comes out same day ours does. Ours comes out at 8 a.m. Yours comes out at 10 a.m. So there's a twofer. You finish our show, boom, there's ready to download right there. And we'll bring in Brandy. Did we get the calls right? Was there anything?
You got the calls right this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna remember this, Brandy.
Wow.
That's nice. Now we know that you're secretly judging when you sitting at home. Always.
Why else do you watch competition shows?
This isn't a competition show, though. This is just fun.
There's scores.
Yeah,
the competition.
The other people have to stand an even chance of winning for it to be
well, thank you for joining us, Brandy.
Good seeing you, Brandy.
Always.
Always good to see you, Brandy.
And Andy, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Oh, just thanks to the guys for helping us organize this. It was a really fun show. I hope you guys want to come back and we'll do something else. And thanks to Brandy and all the patrons for their clues as well. That was awesome. Reading through them. I did have a round in mind that I didn't propose to Matt, but I was going to do a round of 5 just on trailer music.
Whoa.
I think that could be fun. I know all the trailers scores, so that could be fun. Maybe next time. So yeah, thanks to everyone for helping us organize it. It was really fun.
Thanks for being flexible, man. I know it's like
it's like
crazy
3
hours
for you.
over there.
Yeah.
He doesn't
No,
sleep.
right.
Don't.
That's true. Yeah, I don't really sleep. And I the whole time, he's on his front, so I've been panicking about him since round 2. But the whole time I've just been watching.
That's good.
He's on his face, but we've got a little pad to tell us that his heart is beating, so he's all right.
He got his vitals. That's nice.
Yeah, his vitals are coming through fine. Yeah.
He looks like he could pull the ears off a Gundark.
There it is. There it is.
I don't even know what that is. A Gundark? I love that once you get too deep into any of sci-fi, it just turns into gibberish. Utter and complete gibberish. Gundark. That was they're like, that's a winner. Let's just keep that so much to plow through. All right, well, gentlemen, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks
Our inaugural Star Wars show, Scoundrels Inc. Please go and check them out. Our thanks to Mr. Sean Sullivan, Kevin Smets, Frank Janisch, and Brandon Science Hanna, the silent assassin over there, and Miss Brandy Parker for joining us on this evening's show. That is it for Settle the Score. We'll see you guys next week with another new edition. And if you're in the States, we hope you're enjoying Thanksgiving today as you're listening to this. We'll see you guys next time with a new episode. Until then, stay safe out there. Adios.